Hey everybody, it's Sandy with Rock and Paper Scissors. Thanks so much for joining me today. So today we're doing heat embossed tags. So I'm getting ready to do a bake sale. I think I mentioned it before. And I wanted to do some tags that would go on my boxes for my cupcakes. So I worked on all these and I made a ton of them. And I love them, and I thought, hey, I want to show you guys how to do it in case you've never done it. So let's move all this fun stuff out of the way. Okay, we'll just lay them over there. Alright, so what you need to do heat embossing is you need a heat tool. I got some perfect pens. You'll need some Versamark ink. It's a watermark stamp. You'll need a little powder guy. I think, if I remember correctly, I heard somebody say that they used cornstarch and it did the same thing. So if you have a little cornstarch thing, you can use that as well, or that instead. And then you'll need some embossing powder. So I just have silver, I have white, I have black, I have gold, and then I have this clear high gloss, which is just clear. Okay, so let's move everything out of the way and get started. The first thing that you'll have to do is you'll have to cut your tags. So a standard tag size is 3 inches long by 1 3/4 wide. Okay, so I've already cut all mine. I used just scrap paper that I had left over. And it looks like I have 5, so we need to make them into a tag. So I'm going to use my crocodile on the 1/2 inch mark, and I'm just going to do 2 sides like so. Okay, I feel like my overhead light is not working correctly. Alright, I mean, it's a brand new light. I'm not sure what's going on with it. The next thing you need is I have a crocodile. This one is the eyelet setter and hole punch. So I've already got mine set for what I want it to be on. So I'm just going to line these up right in the center and pop a hole through. And then we have our tags. Throw all my trash away. So have you guys ever done heat embossing? What did you think of it? So I'm just going to lay these out. This one, I don't know. I was going to change it because there's some lines on here. I don't know if you can see it or not. But I was going to change it. But I think I like it. It gives it decoration. Alright, anyways, this is a textured paper. So on one side it's textured, on the other side it's plain. So I'm going to use the textured side on all of them. That's a texture. Texture and texture. So I'm going to do all 5 at one time. The stamp I'm using today is Made with Love. And then it has a little cupcake on it. Can you see that? So the first thing you do is you take your powder. I almost forgot this step. And you take it out of the bag and then you just dab it on. This is to release the oils from your fingers and the static from the paper. Okay. And then before I do embossing, I want to get that off there because I don't want that to go in the embossing powder. Alright, so then you take your Versamark and your stamp and you just place it in there. Don't squish it down or anything like that because then it won't look nice. It won't work very well. And I'm just going to pat my cupcake all over it. And then I'm just going to place it on here. hopefully without my head getting in the screen. And with, oh, I missed the L. That's all right. I wonder if I could go back over it. I don't know if I can. I know you can't really see this one because it's out of frame. I'll go up here and do this one. With stamping, you want to make sure that you press down and press back up. I'm going to attempt to line this Made with Love. I'm going to attempt to line this up. If I can. I don't know if I got it, but we'll see. No. Let's turn it over. That's a good thing about paper, right? Except I did want the textured side, and this is a tag, but I can always toss this one. But for sake of the video, we want it to work. And it did it again. I'm not quite sure. Let me move this over. I'm a lefty, so I need to do everything on the left-hand side. And I'm just going to scrap that purple one. You didn't see that. Alright. Okay, that's the green one. Okay, that looks good. Okay, and then this one. Sorry, my head was in the screen. Okay, so I think we've got them all. So I'll go ahead and close this and put it outside. Alright, so the color I'm going to go with, I think I want to go with the white again. I really did like it on the last ones I did, that I did record, and I don't know, my head was in most of the frame, so it sucked. Alright, so you just dump this out on top of everything. I know it looks like I'm wasting, but I'm not, I promise. Set that aside. I'm going to scroll out just a tiny bit so you can see what I'm doing here. And then, moving my light in. Just seems like the sunlight and my light are not working together. Okay. So then, without touching the picture, I'm just going to pick this up and turn it over. And this is what we got. Okay, so just set that aside. Don't touch the stamp that you stamped in there because it'll wipe it right off. It's a little bit crooked, but it looks good. And then this one. Cute. And then this one. Cute. Okay. Then you just pour your powder back into your bottle. And I just do it like this. Let me move my light because it's right here. Okay. And I just do it like this, carefully. And then I just get rid of any excess in the trash can. Okay, the next thing you want to do is plug in your heat tool if you haven't already. Mine's already plugged in. And then I'm just moving these over here so they're easier to grab once I start doing the heat tool. And so I'll do a couple of them on camera and then I'll do the rest of them off screen and then I'll come right back. So I'll show you how it works though, just so you can see. So I'm using these tweezers. They're backwards tweezers. They come with my Cricut. And all I'm going to do is grab the paper right here. You don't want to touch this heat gun too close, and you don't want your hand in the way, so just hold it back here or so and then turn on your heat gun. So here's my heat gun. Okay. Or hot air gun, it says on the side, but I just call it a heat tool. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on. And you don't want to be too close to the paper, but you don't want to be way back here either. It's not going to work. Oopsie. So just get up on the paper and start embossing. You'll know because you'll see it change. The way that the powder looks, it'll look like it's working. You can see it. See that? And my L didn't work Thursday. You see that? So that's what it looks like so far. See that? I'm just going to grab another one. I'm going to grab this green one since it's sitting over here. And I'll do it too, so you can see what I'm doing. And then you just grab the next one and keep on going. I'm just going to go ahead and do these if you guys are okay with it. And then I can't pick this one up, so I need a little bit of help. All right. Okay, and this is the last one. It doesn't take very long. Okay, so just be careful, and if you have kids that are doing it, just, you know, be mindful of that, and you know your parents. Watch your kids and your grandbabies. Don't let them hurt their hands on this. This did get pretty hot. It's lukewarm right here, but this part is hot. I can't really touch that part. Okay. All right, so this is what we have. What do you think? Aren't these adorable? I like these. Now, the paper does wrinkle because it's getting hot. So you want to just try to lay them flat, put something heavy on them. You can bend them a little bit, but I would wait until the paper is cooled before you start bending them or anything. So the next thing, ouch, then I hit my head on the camera, sorry. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add, I'm just going to grab some baker's twine. I've got some green and some pink and some orange and some blue. And I'm just going to cut, oh, not very much, not even this much actually. So let's see what this measures out to be. Oh, about 9 inches long. And I'm just going to do that to all of them, the same size, without dropping it on the ground. And then after you're done with this, you'll just add it to your tags. And then of course you can use ribbon if you want to. I did a smaller hole, so I didn't want to try to fight ribbon getting in that hole. But you can definitely use ribbon if you'd rather do that. I just thought baker's twine was easy. Okay, so then you just, all you have to do with baker's twine, I mean with this, you can make a bow if you want to. My plan is to tie this onto a cupcake box, so I'm not going to make a bow. So I'm just going to put the two ends together. I'm going to take the loop, twist it into a little tight loop, and then I'm going to stick it through here, hopefully. Usually not the first time. And then I'm just going to pull the thread and get my fingers between those two, or yeah, between those two strings. And then I'm just going to pull, and I have my tag. So if you guys have ever done heat embossing, please leave a comment below telling me what you've done with heat embossing. I'm super interested to know. I have a ton of stamps now. I'm starting to get into the stamp thing. I can't say I have a ton. I have a few. I have a bunch, actually. And when they are on sale, I just buy them. But there are companies or people that sell them. They do like a monthly subscription of them. And so I'm considering joining that. You know, so that I can get more stamps. I really want one that says place photo here. I've been looking for it and I haven't been able to find it. So if you know where I can find that at, that would be wonderful. Okay. And anyways, so all you do, like I said, is you just place the loop into the hole and then tie it through. And this is the last one. So I'm thinking I might do a live video soon. Probably not next week, but because next week is my bake sale, but maybe after that I will. So these are just done with a punch, and some of them I just stamped them with black ink. The others I embossed, and they came out okay. I'm not 100% pleased with these. I think I like the stamped version better because I'm not sure I like the black embossing, but preferences, right? So I went ahead and made all of these. So this is what we made. What do you guys think? I think they came out super cute. And now I think I have plenty for all of my boxes. So thanks so much for joining me today. If you haven't and you'd like to, please hit that button down below to subscribe, and thumbs up the video if you liked it, if you learned anything. And then leave a comment down below if you've ever done embossing and what have you done. And also leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, you guys, and stay tuned. More to come for next week. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.